Ever since I started having issues with my Xbox app since yesterday, and it's all documented. It's on a live stream. You can watch it. You can see it on an ultra wide screen. And then this morning, when I decided that's it, I had enough. I had to refund, 22.99, and I said that's it. I'm done with the Xbox. So I was like thinking, am I the only one having this issue? I can't possibly be the only one having this issue. And I look at my case, look at my situation, right? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, right? I have all the drivers up to date. I have uh, my Windows up to date, and it's a preview build up to date, beta. Like with the Xbox game mode, where you go in a full screen, everything's up and up, running, up to date, right? So what am I doing wrong? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, doing everything that they're telling me to do. Update this, update that, everything's updated, right? And nothing seems to work, right? And that's when I decided, that's it, man. I'm refunding this. I'm not gambling and rolling my dice, hoping that maybe Forza Horizon 6 will work. No, thank you. So I started doing some diggings, even though I know this is from November 19th, 2025. Okay, this is from last year, but not that far off. It's November 19th, 2025. It's not that far off, right? And I was reading at the Microsoft Build 2026. I was searching basically to see, am I the only one who has this issue, who has this problem? Are there other people out there who are experiencing the same problems that I have experienced with Xbox app? And long and behold, this proves my point, just how incompetent this company is. So this is from November 19th, 2025. This is on Microsoft Build 2026. And let's read this. Let's read some of the issues that other people had. Because I was trying to research and find out, I can't possibly be the only one. There has to be, and they're looking at the 33 likes that I got on that video. It shows me that I'm not the only person experiencing this nonsense. Why am I making this video? Because it's important that the Xbox team sees this. It's important for them to understand you can be asking people to join Game Pass and pay $22.99, but yet your app is broken. And what have you done with that app? It's still the same app as I always remember it. Maybe they need to redesign a brand new app that's better, more stable. So that's what this is about. This is all of this that I'm telling you about is me giving you feedback. And hopefully the Xbox team will look at these videos. I'm sure they're taking my feedback. I already wrote them. I already told them what was going on, what my situation was. They know exactly why I'm refunding my money. But anyway, let's read other people's complaints, and you will see what a disaster this Xbox app has been. It doesn't work for majority of people out there, man. People are having issues left and right with this app. And like I said, that was my whole point about rolling the dice with this whole Game Pass thing. Maybe your game will work, maybe it won't. No. If you're paying for something, you need to guarantee me that it's working. That is your job. We're the customers. Our job is not to wonder, hey, if it's going to work or not work. It's their job to fix it. Not our job. We're the customers. Okay. So anyway, there's this guy, Hiko992. He says, Xbox app won't open, just disappears immediately. What is Microsoft doing? I'm seriously losing my patience with Microsoft right now. I cannot open the Xbox app at all. It shows the splash screen for a second and then instantly disappears. Nothing shows up in the task manager. No error message, nothing. It just dies every single time. I've already done everything Microsoft always tell us to do. Checked for the Windows update the Microsoft Store and Xbox app. ran the repair, reset tools, performed a system health scan, even tried opening it in a safe mode. Absolutely nothing changed. The app still launches and instantly vanishes like it never existed. How is this still an issue in 2025? Well, guess what, Hiko? It's still an issue in 2026. All right, the issue is still here. Okay, it hasn't changed. Nothing has changed since last year. All right, we're still experiencing this problem. Even in 2026. Okay. Why is something as basic as the Xbox app completely broken? I have to applaud. I have to applaud for this. This is such a great statement. I even have to highlight this because it's such a great statement. Hold on. I have to highlight this. This is very important. Why is something as basic as the Xbox app completely broken? I'm honestly starting to feel like Microsoft doesn't test anything anymore. Oh, they do test, but only when you are about to refund, only when you're about to complain. Then they're going to get to it. But then it's too late. You already left a bad taste in people's mouth, and now they don't trust you. Yeah, you're supposed to prevent that from happening, okay, Xbox team. If you're going to only fix problems when people are getting fed up and they're ready to complain and they're ready to refund and cancel the service, you don't want to get to that point. That's how you lose people. That's how you lose customers. Your job is to make sure everything's up and up, running, stable. All right? And this is so true. Why is something as basic as it's the Xbox app, dude. What something as basic as the application completely broken? Okay, if the application's broken, well, why don't you build a new application? You are a giant corporation. A giant corporation having a difficult time creating a new application? Are you kidding me? Why don't you just use an AI to create an application for you? I'm serious. Can someone please tell me how to fix this? I'm exhausted and extremely frustrated. Believe me, Hiko 992, Hiko 992. I feel your pain. I felt it. My entire weekend has been screwed over because of this nonsense. I was planning on playing, that one game, Kiln, and I was planning on playing some NBA 2K. I was planning on playing some The Crew Motorfest and some other games. But, well, guess what? Yeah, Xbox made sure that I don't enjoy that. They certainly made sure. Let's see what people are saying. This guy, Lewis Morpheus, says the exact same thing is happening to me. I recently started and I have tried absolutely everything that suggested Microsoft don't seem to acknowledge this issue at the moment. Maybe when more people start complaining, they might patch what is clearly a software issue. Well, people have been complaining, and as you can see, here we are in 2026. Nothing has changed. What have they changed? They put in a full screen. Oh, wow. That's really a huge undertaking. That's all you did with the user interface? You just gave us the full screen option as something that should have been there from the beginning? Look, I don't care if you're an Xbox fan. You can defend this. Okay, you can defend this. Even if you're a hardcore Xbox fan, you have to say, dude, I cannot defend this. Something as simple as like a full screen that should have been available from day one. Something as simple as having an application that actually works. All of these years, really, dude? We're still having issues with an application? Okay, if this application is faulty, then guess what, Microsoft? Guess what, Xbox? Maybe you need to create a new application. The one that it's thoroughly tested. And then put it out there. But no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep it simple. We'll use the same old crappy, broken app that we've been using now for several years. Oh, God. All right, so this is the guy This is the guy from the Microsoft, from the Team Xbox, Microsoft external staff moderator. Hi, Hiko. Welcome to Microsoft Q&A. Just typical PR BS. They have to. They're trained to they're trained to talk to you like this. That's their job. You have to talk to a customer a certain way. I completely. This is the first lie, because they used to teach me when I was a salesman. I completely understand your problem. Don't worry. I'll talk to my manager right now. Right. I completely understand your frustration regarding this issue. It's incredibly annoying when a core application like the Xbox app fails to launch, especially when you simply want to access your games and services. I can see that you have already put a significant amount of effort into troubleshooting this yourself, including updating Windows, resetting app, and even attempting safe mode. Based on your description, the app is launching to the splash screen and then immediately crashing and disappearing without generating an error code. Task manager process, since you already exhausted the standard troubleshooting steps and the issue persists, this indicates a deeper technical conflict or a specific bug that requires analysis beyond general Windows troubleshooting. Alright, so let's not read all this love and peace Shakespearean literature. Let's just get to the important part. To ensure this resolved effectively, this issue needs to be handled by a specialized Xbox support team. Oh, Lord. To ensure this is resolved effectively, this issue needs to be handled by the specialized Xbox support team. They possess deep in-depth knowledge regarding the Xbox app architecture and have access to specific diagnostic workflow. Wow, dude. So you have to contact some oracle of Xbox technicians. It's a joke, man. No wonder Phil Spencer resigned. No wonder not Ashish Sharma. No wonder Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer resigned. Dude, man, this company is all over the place, bro. It's such. Look, I want to see them be successful. Because if they're successful, then I'm happy. We're all happy. But man, the words are just words. You gotta make some examples, right? And right now, they don't have any examples to hold down to cling on to. This company, man. Oh my God. Oh man. And this is just one of many. Believe me, there's so many. I don't have time to go through all of them. I was just showing you one example. I was doing my research. I was researching. You guys can do the same thing. You can go on to Google and you can research. And you will see how many people are having issues with the Xbox app. And this begs the question then, like, why should I bother with the Xbox Game Pass? If it was free, okay. If it's free and you're not paying anything for it, okay, cool. It's free. If it's free, I will not get mad. It is what it is. It's free. But I've seen even free applications work more stable and better. And this is Xbox. This is Microsoft. This is a huge corporation, and they're struggling with their application. I'm sorry, dude, but this really tells you everything you need to know about this company and where they are, dude. The best thing I did today was refunded $22.99. They told me that it's refunded, and I'm like so happy about that. I really am, dude. I am really happy. And they did refund it to me very quickly. Now you're probably saying, well, why did they refund it so quickly? Because I just got it and it's not working. So I wasn't able to enjoy anything. And I wrote them a message. I wasn't able to enjoy nothing. I wasn't able to access any of your games. And they can see that. And yeah, they refunded it immediately. So, but I'm glad that I did. And the reason I'm making this video is just to show you that, this company, man, like, it's hard for me to have a trust with this company. Like, it'll take a while for me to trust the Xbox again because of like this incompetence. It's hard for me to to trust them. And why would you? Why would I? How do I know that they can reassure to me that the Xbox app will be running smooth? How can they reassure to me that I won't have any issues? It's just, I can't trust this brand anymore. We'll see what happens, like in the future. But right now, this app is broken, dude. I think they need to rebuild I think Ashish Sharma needs to talk to their team, and she needs to tell them that they need to rebuild a new app for Xbox, because this app is just is garbage. It is pure garbage, man. It doesn't work. Nothing works, man. And as you can see, I'm not the only one who's have issues. There's other people who also have had issues in the past as well. And this is just one of them. Believe me, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of more. You go to subreddit, you go to all these other forums and groups, man. Trust me, I'm not the only one. At first I thought maybe something wrong with my PC, but no, there's nothing wrong with my PC. It's the app. You know what their solution is when you ask them, what should I do? They say, why don't you reinstall the app? And I have done that many times. Not only did I reinstall the app, but I also went back to my original Windows update. I even exit out of the Windows preview, which I already did. And still didn't work. There were still issues. So, yeah. Sadly, this is where the Xbox is, unfortunately. It's really sad what has happened to this company, man. And now they're changing things, that's the problem, man. It's hard for a company to be successful when they're all over the place. They want to be a publisher. Now they don't want to be a publisher. Now they want to be exclusives. Now they want to do this. Now they want to do that. Now they're about this. Now they're about that. Well, we're not. How could you trust this company? They tell you one thing and they do the other. They promise you one thing and they do the other thing. And I think that's why a lot of people lost faith in Xbox, is because of this constant flip-flopping and complete incompetence, man. Everything they create just sucks, man. Their app doesn't work. Nothing seems to work. There's always issues and problems. It's just, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, Anyway, so I just felt I needed to share this video with you guys, just to show you that no, I'm not the only one that's dealing with these issues. And looking at how many likes I've got on that previous video that I've done, 33 likes, it shows me that I'm not alone in this situation. That there's a lot of you who are dealing with this nonsense on the Xbox app, sadly. And this is why I can roll the dice. You want me to pay $22.99 a month just so I can roll the dice, and hopefully the game will work. Hopefully I'll be able to play Forza Horizon. Hopefully I'll be able to play Fable. Hopefully I'll be able to play this game or that game. I don't need to hope. I don't need to roll the dice. When you're paying $22.99, you're paying for a guaranteed access of these games. That's the whole point. When you're paying somebody, you're paying them to make sure that they guarantee to you that you will be able to access these games, or you'll be able to play those games. And if they can't do that, well, then they failed. And that's what has happened with this Xbox app. All right, well, there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.